see how deep it is here.
So is fishing today any different than fishing when you were younger, or when your grandparents were fishing? Or?
So back then we used to catch big 100-pound halibuts. Now you can't catch that big of halibut. First we'd gas up, get groceries, and then get bait. They come in 50-pound blocks of bait, and we'd thaw that out as we're heading out. And we'd fish Monday through Friday, and we'd let the skates soak 4 hours at a time. So whether it was nice or rainy or windy, we were out there fishing. We'd catch 900 to 1,000 pounds a week. After expenses, we'd divide it up, and we'd probably make 300, 350 a trip. And we did that all summer. So this is the line, the twine I use to tie the hooks onto. I make them kind of short because if you leave them long, they're going to tangle up. There's two size spreader bars. I like to use a longer one. I've yet to master the short ones. I just purchased these at a garage sale, so I'm going to work on those.
And so what do those do? They just spread the...
It spreads the bait away from the weight, and when you're letting it down, when it hits the bottom, this is still above, so the halibut swimming by or anything swimming by, they'll see the bait. The weight will be on the ground. I got two kinds of hoochies I use. I got the bigger ones. It's a double hoochie. I tie my own leaders or tie my own hooks, and I also use these ones because it's a double glow. Being 300 feet in the water, it's dark down there, so they see this and they can smell the herring also. So I use herring and I use squid. Usually fishing about 270 to 300 feet of water, and that's where I usually get my halibut at. And I got circle hooks here too. These are 16-aught. I bend them a special way so I can get better results catching the halibut.
Wait, you bend them? Here, show
them.
So they're not perfectly straight.
No, they're tweaked a little. Normally they're just straight up with this eye here. So I put it on a vise and I bend it, and that way when the halibut comes up to bite, you'll get bigger ones on there. So the string, you don't want to make it too long or it'll tangle up with the sinker. So you make it long enough. Okay.
So you
put the squid on first, and then you put on the herring. Okay, I'm going to let it over the side. Okay. So we got two rods, we'll let them both over. We'll be here for a little while. Tide is coming in, so that brings in the feed. If you go out on a minus tide, it's like trolling. You'll never get the line to the bottom. So it's a small tide this week, so it'll be good for fishing. We got nice weather all this week.
So we just caught a halibut. Can you walk me through what you did, like once we got to the side of the boat? What did you have to do to get it on?
I get the gaff hook ready and get it up close to the top, get it close to the boat, and I'll gaff it. And I'll pull it in, I'll get the club and knock it out. And once we do that, we pull the hook out and put it into the cooler. It's about a 20-pound halibut.
Do you want to pull it up?
Okay.
Is it going to flop all over the place? So this is the gaff here. So why don't you show us the gaff?
Okay.
And like where did you stick it at?
Okay, we stuck it in the cheek, but you try to get it wherever you can, just to get it out of the water. It's still alive.
Anything else we need to know about how to get a halibut on board?
Once you get on board, you don't want keep it bloody, so you cut the tail and bend it, and it bleeds out, so you don't have blood in the meat. You're allowed two halibut a day. If you got a shark card, a subsistence card, you're allowed 20 a day. It's been quite a while since I've caught 20, at least 4 or 5 years, so I'll settle with just 1 or 2. Okay.